And finally, Mr. Speaker, I want to end with a separate thought. It is always difficult, and I think an honor and a privilege, to listen to the names of our fallen heroes. And we had that tonight. We heard it a little while ago, and I think it's always is something that we have to, again, thank them, thank their families, and thank God that there are heroes like them that are willing to put even their lives on the line to protect our freedoms. And I have to say that I was very pleased to see members of this House coming to this floor to mention the names of our heroes with respect. That unfortunately contrasts so dramatically, sadly, with the statements by a member of the other party, of the U.S. Senate. He recently had to apologize because he compared our troops, our men and women in uniform, compared them to the Nazis, to the Soviets in their gulags, to that mad assassin crazy regime of Pol Pot in Cambodia. Those regimes that killed people as a policy, assassinated people. And for anybody to even mention our troops, our men and women in uniform, in the same breath that you mentioned the Soviet gulags, Pol Pot, or the Nazis, is frankly totally unacceptable. Comparing, I guess he was comparing the hard work of our brave men and women in uniform to Nazis? Is he equating the treatment of innocent victims in the concentration camps or in the gulags to the humane treatment that terrorists are getting in Guantanamo by the hands of our troops? Again, it's totally unacceptable. And I know that, and we accept his apology after he was forced to apologize, even though he first didn't want to. And we're talking about the second highest ranking Democrat in the U.S. Senate who said those things. So we will accept his apology. I think, though, that we should also demand his resignation from that position of leadership. A position of leadership, the second highest ranking leader, Democratic leader in the Senate, who compared our troops to the Nazis, to the Soviet gulags, and to Pol Pot. So that's why, Mr. Speaker, I have to tell you that I was very pleased with coming here tonight and listening, in contrast to that, to the names of our fallen heroes. That's the way we should refer to our troops, as heroes, as men and women who guarantee the peace not only of the United States of America, but of the entire world. They are heroes that will never be forgotten. And I, for one, have to tell you, as I will also never forget those who insult our heroes, who compare them to Nazis. I will never forget that either.